Hi, this is Charlie from Path of the Bee. Well, it's time to take a break, so I came out here to my mine site and we're going to work on timbering up this collar. So as I found a little bit of free time early this spring, I came out and I built a scaffolding in the bottom of that mine shaft that I showed you guys last fall. And I was able to replace a few of the timbers you can see behind me there. Today, my plan is ambitious. I've cut some timbers on site with my Alaska sawmill. I have a Granberg edger. I'll finish up some of that today. I'll show you. And then hopefully, with the help of my brother, we'll be able to get this collar all the way to its pre-existing height. So we got to add 6 more layers on here. All right, let's get started. Okay, so this is the scaffolding that I built. This is a true 2-inch plank I'm standing on. I put a 6x6 beam all the way across the center here, and then I put true 2-inch timbers along the side that I screwed the scaffolding down to. It's pretty sturdy. We actually had this filled up with about 2 feet of soil on top of here. It held really well as we were able to dig these timbers in on the side. I discovered that when we started getting in here that these timbers were originally only 6 inches thick and 12 inches tall. So I had made these 12 by 12. So I went ahead and used my Alaska sawmill and ripped them in half. So these are the original 2 feet of timber that I had cut at home on the wood miser, and then I was able to double that all out here on site. So we got 4 feet. We pulled that off the spring. So this is a original timber here, and up we come with the new stuff. So we'll get started on edging up the last of the stuff we've cut on site here, and then we'll bring it down here and we'll keep adding to this. Okay, so I got this edger mill set up here. I put these tracks on. So these are 13 feet long, and I only had 12 feet of rail. So I spaced it out an inch or 2 in between each one, and it seems to work just fine. This board works really good to keep transferring this rail from piece to piece. And I'll go ahead with the edger, start down there and work my way up here. This is some of that ripping chain that I made on a video a while back. So I'll show you how it works. Okay, well, that's it for one edge. We'll take the board off, flip it around, and set it up and do the other edge. We'll finish edging these 4 pieces, and then we'll be ready to start timbering up the mine. I'll get that done off camera. Okay, so we piled up a bunch of timbers here that we cut. We only cut them flat on 3 sides because the back side with the wane on it, that's going to get dirt up against it, doesn't really matter. Thought we'd leave that on there to help give it some strength anyhow. We'll start these red firs here, and I'm just going to get them notched up, and then we'll start putting them in the mine shaft there. I'm going to make a 6-inch wide tab, so I'll measure in 3 inches on each edge, 6 inches deep, and that's how these all go together. I'll get my line. Okay, I'll get the little saw and we'll cut that out of there. Okay, well, I had a little bit of trouble with my GoPro trying to do the time lapse here on this, but we were able to raise this up a total of 10 feet here. This is the target height that we had here. I'm 10 feet up above the scaffolding that I built, and down to the cave-in dirt is about another 10 feet, so pretty encouraged. We ran short. I'm 3 screws short of getting this top collar pieces screwed down. We'll do that when we bring the rail out and start installing it. And that'll be the next thing that I do, is start installing the rail for our self-dumping minecart, and we'll try and get that set up. Hopefully, I still have enough time this fall yet to get that put in before the snow flies. So I'll give you a little bit of a tour. We'll look down inside there. I'll swing my camera around and you guys can kind of see in the hole the scaffolding. You can see that when we're down in here that this is actually built up pretty good from the corners here. I'll get up here in this spot. I can climb up here, maybe show you guys over the edge what it looks like inside of here. Okay, here we go. And I still got a ladder down in there. And that's 10 feet up. That last timber is not in place, so I can still get the screws in that I'm short. And then that's 10 feet down to my scaffolding. And the original, you can see that half of the original timber down there adjacent to my scaffolding. So we'll pull half of that off, so we'll have 2 stages to work in and out of with the ladders. So I'll have a ladder that comes up to where I'm at here, and then that minecart will run completely up out that side and dump off the end there. So this has been an adventure. A lot of chainsaw gas was consumed in the making of this video, and that's going to be it for this one, and we'll catch you next time.